So, welcome everyone. Today we have one of the best communication coaches with us, and I am going to ask some very difficult questions. So, without beating about the bush, I'll straight away come to the jackpot of a question. Why should I join your course?
I think I feel like all those most nervous communicator, like I felt like a heart attack. Somebody gave me a heart attack by asking the question. Is it not how most of you feels like that when somebody awkwardly or on the spot asks you the question and you feel like, oh my God, what am I going to answer? I feel the same. By the way, it's a valid question. Uh, I was reading about this somewhere that as a human being, you only change for two reasons. Number one, either someone is there to motivate you, encourage you, make you enthusiastic, and you inspired you and you felt inspired and you wanted to change, and that's what most of the people do. Or somebody insult you. So in my case it was later.
Insult.
Absolutely. So I remember, so I studied in a Hindi medium school. I remember I started learning about English in 6th standard. So till graduation I studied in non-English medium school. So when I came to Delhi and joined my first multinational organization, situation was pathetic because I had to come across people who already were experienced, having very good communication skills. So guess what? They started mocking my communication skills. Is this how you pronounce this? I remember I used to talk to clients from US, and sometime I would not be able to I will not be able to comprehend what they were saying. My QA would come to me, pause this call, come to me. This is not how you should sound. He was not able to understand. He was asking that question and you were answering it wrong. These kind of experience situation passed by, and all of these traumatic experiences, I used to have a lot of emotional turbulence as well. But 4-5 years passed, I grew, but over a period of time I got stuck in my career. I didn't have the answer. I didn't know what to do. I remember one day my managers were pushing my super boss for promotion because I was hardworking, I was technically sound, but I didn't know what was wrong with me. Every time I will go to my manager and I'll ask, why am I not getting promoted? He will say, Tauseef, you're not ready. For 3-4 years, he was just saying, you are not ready. But I used to say, like, what is the meaning of you're not ready? So one fine day,
Miserable.
I was. So one fine day, I was sitting beside the room of that super boss, and my managers were pushing like, promote Tauseef. He has done a lot of hard work. He's doing this and that. And you know what he said? He said it in non-English language. He said, सब कुछ तो ठीक है, but ये बोलता नहीं है. Everything is okay, but he doesn't speak. And I was actually overhearing that conversation. He didn't realize I was hearing that, and that kind of crushed my soul. For next 6-7 days, I didn't know what to do. But then I realized I want to change this. I decided to change this. Somehow that company got changed. I changed the organization, and then I happened to join British Telecom. I got good atmosphere. And then there I went through a training. And that training again opened my mind that you got to invest in yourself. So guess what? I decided to invest into some of the world's best mind who were actually teaching the communication at that time. I wanted to change it completely for myself. So I had to do a lot of hard work. I used to attend classes at 3 a.m. in the morning and used to do a lot of practice. I remember somebody gave me a 50-day video making challenge. I made 89 days regularly. And I did a lot of research. I did a lot of self-study as well. I did not leave any opportunity to speak anywhere. And then, you know what? I then decided, thought that what is it that helped me in the communication, because I started experiencing a lot of promotions and unusual hikes, and I grew financially. I say that I grew 300% financially, and I have the proofs as well. Then I realized that what is it that helped me. So I did a lot of research, and then with my experience of corporate working for next almost 15 years and working with different people, managing large teams, I had to deal with a lot of difficult people. I developed a framework which actually helped me. And now I'm confident that if I am able to impart my knowledge to the people who are like me, who are stuck at some point in time in their career, but they don't know what the answer is, I am ready to give the answer and speak better, and then of course grow in their career exponentially.
So, wow, that is quite an inspirational journey, I must say. And all those people who are listening, if you are stuck, I think he's got a framework, some magic potion he has got. But let me ask you one thing. There are so many communication coaches in the market.
Right.
Okay. What makes you unique? What is your USP? How are you different from the other coaches?
I think it's a fantastic question because I get a lot of clients. So when I usually have the one-on-one interaction with them, so I really talk to them like, what made you come to me? How did you contacted me, and how long you're basically following me, and what made you to learn communication from me? So a lot of clients actually told me about this, that they have actually learned the communication skills from a lot of coaches in the market who are already there, well established. Then I asked them the follow-up question, that why is it that you come to me? Why did you not improve your communication if you have bought from the world-class communicator? Then they told me one very, very strange thing, that, and I don't think it is strange anymore, that they said that they bought the recorded courses, and they are probably they have the freedom to watch and learn those from those recorded courses at the comfort of their couch, and sometime whenever they want to do it. So as a human tendency, as you all know, that most of the people, I say 90%, including myself, I'm not deprived as well.
Myself.
Absolutely, we are not able to.
A lot of recorded courses, but we
don't watch it, we don't complete it. So that's what they complained about. And just because of the fact that they are not able to complete the recorded courses, they are not able to gain the required knowledge that
you do all live.
I do live, and I'm coming to that point. So basically what happens is, the second problem that they actually shared with me is that there's no one to handhold them. Nobody is there to give them personal attention. Let's say if I'm making a mistake, there's no one to tell me that if I'm doing a mistake, if I'm doing something wrong or right.
Absolutely.
So what I do basically, I have not, as to answer your question, I have not developed any recorded course, because I have personally experienced the transformation, learning live from somebody, practicing it, gaining the feedback from my mentor. And I believe that is the only fundamental way to bring transformation in anybody. So I am doing complete live sessions. I don't believe in recording, because I genuinely want to bring the transformation in the people who wants to take their communication to the next level.
Wow, this is awesome. And I completely agree with you. Communications, for one, cannot be taught in a recorded course. Definitely, because you need live feedback on what mistake the person is doing, and then how to correct it.
I think it's the case in all the scenarios. Anything that you want to improve in your life, be it communication, be it anything. If there is no one to tell you where you stand, where do you want to go, what are your challenges, and how to overcome those challenges, you're not going to grow, right? It is your coach's job to be able to look at your journey, where are you going, and be able to figure out that this is what you can fix in it. And then probably next time when you practice it, you'll incorporate this feedback and you will come back as an improved individual.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now that's wonderful. I hope people have got insights, big insights through this.